I watched a cheating video of my girlfriend, filmed in our bedroom, and it said it was uploaded tomorrow. Okay, I know how that sounds. If someone told me the story, I'd roll my eyes too. But it happened, and I still catch myself thinking, how is any of this real? This was a Tuesday night, late, like after 11. I'm just on my phone. Normal evening, nothing dramatic. And I get a telegram message from a blank account. No name, no photo, nothing. It says, watch how much she loves you. Just don't turn the sound on around her. And there's a link. My first thought was, scam, some weird bait. But the thumbnail, I recognized it immediately. It was our bedroom. Same angle. Our closet. Even the stupid lamp I keep saying I'm going to replace. So I tap it. And yeah, it's my girlfriend Emma. She's wearing one of my shirts. And there's a guy next to her. You can't really see his face, but you don't need to. The way he moves, the way she turns, it's enough. I got that feeling where you're sitting still, but inside you're dropping. And I did what anyone would do. I look for the date. When was it posted? How old is this? And my brain just froze. It said Wednesday, 7 p.m., but it was still Tuesday, like the video was uploaded from the future. I refreshed, closed it, opened it again. Same thing. And what's weird is, my first thought wasn't even, she's cheating. My first thought was, who the hell filmed this in our bedroom? Because a video like that doesn't exist unless someone put a camera in our place, in our room. I sat next to Emma on the couch, acting normal while she scrolled, totally relaxed. And I'm sitting there trying to breathe like I'm not about to throw up. She goes to shower, and the second the bathroom door closes, I start searching the apartment like an insane person. Flashlight on my phone, checking outlets, chargers, the router, everything. Nothing. I'm about to give up when I look up at the ceiling and stare at our smoke detector. Just a plain white circle. I've lived here for 2 years, and I don't think I've looked at it once. I shine the light at it, and there's this tiny little glint inside, like a dot that reflects back. I pull it down, and inside is an actual hidden camera, micro SD card, little Wi-Fi module, not DIY, not accidental. Someone installed this. My whole body went cold, not even from jealousy, just the reality of it. Someone's been watching us, in our bedroom. Emma comes out of the shower and sees me standing there holding the smoke detector like I'm about to snap it in half. I just go, Emma, there's a camera in our bedroom, and this is the part that messed with me the most. She didn't scream. She didn't say, what are you talking about? She didn't even look shocked. She just exhaled like she'd been holding her breath for weeks. And she goes, you finally found it. I'm like, what do you mean finally? You knew? She sits on the edge of the bed and says, I didn't know where it was. I just knew someone was watching. And then she tells me that for the last couple weeks, she's had this feeling something was off in the apartment. Not like stuff was missing, more like little things didn't feel right. Towels hung differently, cabinet doors not closed the way she left them. And if I'm being honest, I used the exact phrase you're not supposed to use. I told her she was overthinking it. She didn't argue. She just stopped bringing it up. She also said something that sounded weird at the time, but now I get it. She said at night she felt like she was on display, like somebody was waiting for her to turn a certain way. I ask her, so what did you do? And she says, I asked Ryan to help. Ryan is my friend, or was, the guy who knows tech, the one who sets up everyone's Wi-Fi and fixes their laptops. I'm like, why didn't you tell me? Why him? And she just says, because you wouldn't believe me. And the worst part is, she was right. Then she shows me her phone. She got a message too from a blank account. It basically says, if you don't want him to find out, you'll come alone. No police. Him meaning me. So at that point, it's not just a creepy camera, it's blackmail. And it's designed to blow up our relationship. I say we should call the cops. Emma says no. She's terrified whoever this is will send the video to my parents, her job, our friends, everyone. And I could see it on her face. She wasn't being dramatic. She was scared. So we make a plan. A stupid plan, honestly, but it felt like the only option. We leave the hidden camera where it is, but we set up our own camera aimed at the front door, and I stay home hiding. The idea is, whoever comes to retrieve the camera, we catch them. Wednesday around 7, Emma leaves the apartment. She says she's going to the store, but it's obvious she's forcing herself not to fall apart. I sit in the dark listening to the hallway. At 7:03, the lock clicks. I'm expecting some random guy. The guy from the video, a blackmailer. Someone I don't know. The door opens and it's our building manager, like the guy who fixes the buzzer and smiles at everyone. Mid-50s, always in a utility vest. He walks in like he belongs here. Not nervous, not looking around. Just straight to the bedroom. And I'm about to jump out when I hear the door open again. Someone else comes in behind him, and I hear a voice that I recognize immediately. Ryan's voice. He says super calm like they're co-workers. Mark, let's move. We've got like 10 minutes. I swear my brain tried to reject it. Like, no, that's not him. I wanted it to be anyone else. They go into the bedroom. The manager pops the smoke detector off like he's done it 100 times. Ryan opens a laptop, and I hear bits of conversation. Files, reaction, if he loses it. They're talking about me, and I don't even feel jealous anymore. I feel stupid. Like I've been living inside someone else's little experiment. So I turn on the light and walk out. Ryan freezes. The manager tries to do that friendly smile thing like, oh, hey, didn't know you were home. I just say, Ryan, explain. And right then, Emma walks in. The same Emma who was supposedly at the store. She stands in the doorway and looks at me. And I can tell immediately she knew this was going to happen. I go, you knew? She nods. I'm sorry. Yeah, I knew. And then comes the part that made me feel like someone took the floor out from under me. Ryan turns the laptop toward me. There are folders, dates, dozens of files, and I see one named something like Ethan underscore 05 dash 1 1 underscore 2 3 dash 4 1.mp4. Ethan, that's me. The date doesn't hit me at first, and then it does. That was the night I told Emma I stayed late at work. The night I came home in the morning with some half-baked story about a project and falling asleep at the office. Emma didn't fight me on it. She just looked at me, quiet. I click the file, and it's me, outside our building, with a woman, my coworker Lauren. And look, there's nothing explicit, no bedroom, no graphic stuff. But it's worse in a way because it's clean. It's undeniable. You see me open the door, let her in first, put my hand on her waist like it's the most natural thing in the world, and I can't talk my way out of that. I turn to Ryan like, you've known about the cameras? He looks down and goes, I found them a month ago. Mark's running a whole setup. "You're not the only apartment." And I'm like, "Then why didn't you tell me?" And Ryan says something I still hate hearing. "Emma said if I told you, you'd focus on who did it, not what you did." I wanted to be angry at him, but I couldn't even form it because the truth was sitting right there. Emma looks at the building manager and says, completely calm, "Tomorrow at 10 a.m., you're going to the police, or I take this to journalists." He goes pale. No smile, no friendly neighbor thing, just panic. And I finally ask Emma the question that had been chewing through my head since the first link. Why the fake cheating video? Why the uploaded tomorrow thing? And she says quietly, "Because I wanted to see what you'd do if you believed it was me. Not what I'd think, what I'd do." And that hurt because she didn't even say it like a trap. She said it like she needed to know who I actually was when I felt betrayed. She told me, "If you'd stormed in screaming, throwing accusations, breaking stuff, I was leaving that night. No conversation." Then she added, "If you'd asked me if I was okay, maybe we had a chance." And I didn't have a response because I knew the truth. When I saw that first video, I didn't think, "Is she safe?" I thought, "She did this to me." Instantly. The next morning, Emma packed her things. Quiet, no big scene, no yelling, just done. Before she left, she put an envelope on the table. I go, "What's that?" She says, "Copies of everything. One set for the police, one for you." I ask stupidly, "Why would I want it?" She looks at me and goes, "So you never say you're overthinking it again when someone you live with feels unsafe." Then she pauses at the door and says, "And Ryan isn't your friend." I started to argue like, "He helped you," and she just shook her head. "He didn't help me. He helped the truth come out. That's not the same thing." And she left. A few days later, the building manager actually got arrested. It wasn't some movie moment, but it happened. And then the blank account messaged me again. One line, "You still blamed her first." So the video was never about cheating. And I hate how accurate that is. Because yeah, the camera thing is horrifying. The blackmail is disgusting. But the part I keep replaying is the moment I saw that thumbnail and immediately went straight to "she betrayed me" instead of "someone is filming her in our bedroom." Now I'm in an apartment that feels empty in a way I can't explain. And I replace the smoke detector, obviously, but I still catch myself staring at it sometimes, like it's going to blink. And that's it. That's the story. If you're listening and thinking, "I didn't expect it to go there,"